Let's talk about different topics.
Very well.
I'd like to start off with travel. Can you tell me about your last trip?
Sure. My last trip was to Normandy in France. I decided to go on a river cruise for a week, starting in Paris. We visited various places like the garden and house of Claude Monet and a couple of chateaux. My trip wouldn't have been complete without going up the Eiffel Tower. The views of Paris are spectacular.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to ask you about money. What's the most expensive item you've ever bought?
Well, the most expensive item was actually my house. I had to get a mortgage from the bank, of course. I bought it in 2003.
Really, that's interesting. The following topic is related to fashion. If you could go to a special occasion, like a wedding, what would you wear?
For a special event like a wedding, I would make sure to wear suitable clothes for the occasion. In this case, it would be an elegant dress and high heels. I'd also wear earrings and other accessories.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to rules and regulations. What were some of the rules at school?
At school, we had to wear a school uniform, which I didn't like particularly. Boys had to wear a shirt and trousers, and girls a blouse and a skirt. There were also the typical rules, such as being on time, not skipping any classes, and respecting both the teachers and the students. I'd say that it was a strict school.
Oh, really? Let's talk about health and fitness. Do you think children do less sport than before?
Not necessarily, though I believe things have changed. Parents worry about the safety of their children, so they may take them to a club or sports centre as opposed to letting them play outside in the street. Video games could also affect their habits.
Thank you. Finally, I have a question for you about learning a foreign language. What do you think is the most difficult aspect of learning a language?
As I see it, I would say that understanding the language is difficult together with speaking it. In my country, the majority of people feel embarrassed when speaking English or another language. They often find it challenging to pronounce the words properly or construct sentences correctly. That is why practice makes perfect.
Yes, you're right. Well, that's all for now. Thank you very much.